that orange kind.
Wow.
And we like it.
So we just came inside from being outside playing for a long time. So you know how we've been having problems with our neighbor that lives upstairs. So we were just outside playing, and so all the kids were playing. We live on the basement apartment.
Ooh, I got babies.
You did? Oh no.
I got red on my face.
Oh no.
That's
We'll have to
right.
wash it later.
That's why it's on the cherry.
So we were outside playing, and all of a sudden this like big bag of like ice just like gets chucked out their like patio.
And it almost hit us.
Yeah.
And we were under our dish, and we were hiding, and I was there too. And then the ice never get at us.
Anyways, and so it just like landed, and it was like a foot away from Logan and Charlie, and I'm like, are you okay? Like, did any of it hit you? And they were like, no, I'm okay. So like, hi baby, hi. So right away I kind of like called Dan because he's at work. So I call him up and what? Give me hugs. So I called Dan up because he's at work, and he's like, just called the office of the office. And I was like, okay. So I called the office, and I told them, hey, we're in this apartment. The one upstairs just threw this big bag of ice on top of our head. And they were like, oh, I'll just let a manager know. And I was like, okay. And then I just like left it at that. And then they like clicked and like they were gone. So I was like, okay, I hope I get a call back, or I hope, like, what are they doing? So I don't no idea. So Dan was like, okay, then let's call the police. And I was like, because I mean, we took this pretty seriously. I almost like went upstairs, like as soon as it happened, and I wanted to like burst on their door and be like, what the heck are you thinking? Why are you doing that? Anyways, so that got us a little upset there for a minute, huh, you guys?
Yeah.
So the kids are like, that almost hit us.
Yeah.
It's like super, super hot outside, so they're having popsicles. Well, yeah. It melted like super quick, but Dan was like, oh, take a picture, and I was like, oh, okay. So I like ran out and I took a picture, but it was maybe 10 or 15 minutes after it happened by the time I went out there to take a picture. So a lot of it was like melted. Because it's probably over 100. I'm not even kidding. It's really hot today. Everyone was super sweaty and hot, huh? So Dan has a brother that works in law, and he said he was going to call him up and ask him if we should like press charges or like what we need to do, if we should just call the police or not. So he's like, I'll just call and I'll think about what we should do from here. And I was like, okay. So
what if we call the ocean police?
The ocean police. You just hear him. The ocean police. Here's what he says. So you can still see a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Mom.
You can even see it. The bag's still there, but most of the ice is like gone now.
Mom, Eva, you just bumped into me, and my popsicle just got in my hair.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
Don't do it again.
Don't do it again. So this little guy's been teething a lot. He has diarrhea. He's been super fussy. We've been giving him Motrin a couple times. Last night, he woke up. So I got up with him maybe about 3 o'clock. And I gave him some more Motrin. I gave him some, he has like an all natural like teething gel that has like peppermint and stuff in it that's supposed to help with the teething and stuff, but you can kind of see he just clinging on to mommy for dear life, huh baby? Oh, you just holding on to mommy? Oh baby, I love you. I love you.
Oh my gosh, yeah, very
And so, KHR, watch out. So I gave him some more of the Motrin. We got his blankie, and he got his like little puppy. It's like his new favorite little stuffed animal. Yeah. And like I just kind of rocked him and stuff. So I was up with him probably for over an hour, like last night. And then Charlie got up this morning pretty early and just like crawled into bed with us. So I was just like, no, like do not get up right now with us. He's actually acting fine basically all morning. And then more in the afternoon, once he had his lunch and I was changing his final diaper right before his nap, he started actually acting a lot more fussy, and I could kind of feel the heat on him because he was getting feverish. So I gave him more Motrin for that, and he didn't have a really good nap. I was kind of thinking he would, just because he had the medicine right before. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm just closing everything now. I'm kind of hoping that at least the manager will come and like at least investigate or something. And hopefully they can do something, because if not, we're probably definitely gonna have to call. So it's been really super rainy too. We haven't been able to really go outside much. So today it's actually raining like right now. So luckily we were able to go out a little bit. We were able to go out and play just a little while. So anyways, I guess we're gonna try and see what Ben comes up with, or if I end up getting a call, or who knows, right? Right. Hey everybody, and welcome back. I thought it'd just be fun tonight to kind of show you what I'm making for dinner. So this is just kind of like a smoked sausage, potato, kind of skillet meal. I was telling Dan actually just what we were making, and he laughed and he thought that it was like a breakfast kind of thing. But no, I'm just using this mild country smoked sausage, and then I'm just using these tiny little baby potatoes, and I just cut them all in half, and then I'm gonna fry them really quick here on the stove. I'm probably not gonna film all of it. It's because the kids are crying and they're going like crazy. Okay, so they're all in, so I'm just gonna let them kind of sit and saute for a little bit.
Mom, are you videoing? Oh.
So I just have some hot olive oil in there. And I'm just gonna saute my potatoes for a little while. In the meantime, I'm just going to, okay, hold on. In the meantime, I'm just gonna cut the smoked sausage, and I also have a bell pepper here that I'm gonna cut up. Those already look really good. You wanna say hi? Say hi. Hi. So I'm just gonna let that go ahead and cook then, and I'll cut up my smoked sausage, and I'll cut up my bell pepper and my onion, and then I'll come right back to you guys. Okay, so this is our finished potatoes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove these. I'm gonna put them on a plate, and then I'm gonna add 1 more tablespoon of oil with my sausage and my bell pepper and onion. And then I'll come right back with you guys. Alright, so my potatoes have been removed, and I added in my sausage. And then I have my minced onion, my bell pepper, and I just sliced that as thin as I could and then cut them all in half. And then I have also Italian seasoning, minced garlic, some salt and pepper. I'm just going to brown this a little bit. So my package of sausage came with 3 leeks. I wasn't sure if I was going to need all of it, so I was planning on maybe just doing 2. But last minute I was kind of like, we'll probably eat it. If not, Dan can eat it for lunch or something the next day. He likes to eat a lot of our leftovers, so. Smells really good, you guys. Look how good that looks. And let that kind of cook for a little while. Okay, so the sausage is all done. So I just added 1/4 cup of chicken stock. And then I threw the potatoes back in, and I'm just kind of letting them cook together for a little while and reheating the potatoes. So once this is all done, I'm just going to throw it on the plates. And then I have some chopped up fresh parsley. And then some grated Parmesan cheese that I'm gonna sprinkle on the top of this as well. So here is the finished plate. I'm really excited to try it. It looks super yummy. I don't think we'll actually have any leftovers of this. I think we're all gonna end up eating everything on our plates. So I just put the fresh parsley on with the grated Parmesan cheese. I think the kids are gonna like it, I think. Here's their little plate. What do you guys think?
Good.
Is it yummy? Jetty thinks so over there. He's chowing down.
And can I see?
No, show me how you're eating. What are you eating, honey? Is it good?
That's Mom.
Is it a winner?
Yeah.
Show me you have that big bite of that potato in your mouth. Show me. Good job. Show me what you're eating. What are you eating? Are you eating dinner? Thank you guys for watching. We will see you guys later. Say bye. All right, guys, we're getting ready for bed.
Do you like my peacock hair? There we go.
So the kids are gonna start getting ready for bed here in a minute. Daddy got home a little early.
Yes, again.
So
2 yeses.
So I don't have to get the kiddos to bed all by myself again. So that's fun. Jay's over here. We're getting you ready for beddy, huh, baby? Yeah. So, dinner time, it was really hard to make dinner today because Jet was crying almost the entire time. So if you guys heard the crying in the background of that video with the food, why are you so confused?
I'm listening to you. I know it seems like I'm ornery on video a lot, but am I ornery all the time?
No.
I'm a very serious person. Today's been a rough day. We're going to tell you all about it.
I already did.
Oh, okay. So I get to see it later. So let me tell my side of the story real quick. Or go ahead and finish what you were going to say. Shh.
No, you're fine.
Okay, so my 2 cents is that I'm very angry. We're both very angry about what's happening with the upstairs people. And our first reaction, of course, is to go up and say a lot of things that we probably shouldn't say and get very angry. But we try to be God-fearing people and good Christians. And so then the other half of me is like, no, you should act, like Christ would. And, not go out in anger. So it's been really hard to try and find out what to do because when your kids get in danger like that, it is a big deal for sure. So we've continued to try to contact the property manager of the complex. We have called the police out before, but we just said prayers of thanks that the kids were okay and not hurt. And I just pray that, maybe they can be evicted or they can start respecting us. And it's just a tough situation. If you guys have any great advice, come here. Let me know in the comments below what you guys would do. It sounds like you heard all about what happened today.
Yeah.
So it's just a super rough situation. Part of it is, you guys might say, well, just go talk to him. Well, it's like these 17, 18-year-olds there that are there pretty much 95% of the time. Literally, there's not an adult there, which is the problem. So we can't go have an adult-to-adult conversation with somebody about what's going on. We like the place we lived in, but just ever since they moved in, things have not been so good. So,
well, there was a little bit of an update. You said that you got an email from.
We finally had a follow up.
So we did get a follow up email from you said the The manager.
Yeah.
Manager. Said
So basically, they're giving out a warning for this situation for throwing things off the balcony. But I just chatted real quick to my brother too, who works at a police station, and I asked him if it was, because I don't like calling the police. I don't like wasting their time. So I know that their time is really valuable, but we both felt like our kids were in danger, and we felt like we should call the police. So
like we feel like something definitely could have happened if they were hit with it.
Yeah,
because
for
it was
sure. I mean, clearly, I wasn't here, but clearly they tried to hit the kids. Like, it fell right.
It was like a foot away from Logan. Like
nobody's ever thrown a bag of ice off of the balcony, ever. So, like, that, it's clear that they tried to do that. And I don't know if they thought it was a funny prank or what. I mean, like, this is extreme, but you hear about the situations in the news where, like, those teenagers... Hey guys, okay, so I cannot sit down with him because he starts crying. This is like back to his whole life till he got his tubes in his ears. It was just horrible. And it's like coming back, so this has not been a good night. But I can't even remember what I was saying. Clearly they were trying to throw the bag of ice. Anyway, you guys remember the story about the teenagers who were throwing frozen turkeys over the highway, over the interstate, because they thought it was a funny prank. They ended up killing a woman and all being charged as adults for manslaughter. And obviously it was a really stupid prank. So I have a feeling that they were just screwing around, thought it was funny. I don't know. But it was a bag full of ice, and obviously it's not funny. We're just very frustrated with the complex. I used to be a property manager, so I know the headaches of the job. But at the same time, I know how to handle complaints. This place does not know how to handle complaints.
Or the virus that
they use. I don't know if you guys have seen this. People use the virus as an excuse for everything. Oh, we can't because of the virus. Oh, normally we would, but we can't because of the virus. Blah 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 blah. So anyway, the sun is going down right here. Gosh, today's been really hard. Jet is like, this is like going back to what he was like. His whole, I know. It's not very funny because it was like a horrible. When did he get his tubes in his ears?
He did, or March, like the beginning of March.
How old was he?
15 months.
Oh my gosh. So from 0 to 15 months, it was like horrible, you guys. And we made it through that, and the tubes, and then from then on, he's been a really good boy, and we've been like, oh my gosh. But now it's just been a very tough week so far. Anyways, thanks you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you would do with the bag full of ice situation being thrown at your children from a balcony. Part of me too, real quick, so there's a lot that goes into it. We've called the cops on them a couple of times. We've done some complaints. Part of me thinks they're doing it because they're mad at us for doing those things, right? Okay, anyway. So Kirsty's going to close things out. Thanks you guys for watching our channel. Make sure to like the video and subscribe. And we'll see you guys later.